She'd said to him, that charmer, "I think that you're one of the loneliest, saddest people I know." Why? Because your life is ruptured. Not totally broken, but damaged in ways that make you stuck. And it's made my life somehow broken too. And now I'm stuck as well. Uncertain as to how to proceed, about why I have to, or why I would even want to. And you're desperate to find a way out, thinking too hard and too much and missing the obvious. Maybe your entrenchment allows for some sort of placement, but why do you always seek to reside in the deepest, darkest part of the world? So we decided to hide out. From where I can't say, he wrote me, "I don't think I believe that any exploration of potential is inherently fraudulent, just that we are mostly not free to make any explorations beyond the ones for which the means are provided by the usual array of objective forces, the thousand mythologies, and the historical field. And of course, cash makes a difference. These are perhaps soft limits, which become hard as we get older, where the latency between concept and execution may become longer than our remaining life. In any case, the cost of denial, of our unfreedom, is the institutionalization of stupidity and greed, a symphony of creditable consumption and artificial joy." He went on, "Lamentation is the antidote. To grieve for what we think we've lost casts the long shadow of another road, not back, but away, orthogonal to life as we know it, but yet not death. Such roads are solitary, like the grief that illuminates them, and of course they may lead nowhere. The system may indeed be closed, or not. Nada nada is the dismissal of enthusiasm by the austerity of breathing, and also the urge to simplify. And a sharp sword. No way to be nice about it." And so on. And after that, nothing for weeks, months. And then, last week in the post, the poem I read to you yesterday. The Cavafy poem. The one called Ithaka.
And she was agoraphobic. She never left the house in like the last 20 years of her life. And that's the only image that I have of her. And I don't have this strong sense that Sophie had made any kind of vow of allegiance to her mother. And I don't know how it's getting played out in her mind, except that when she started seeing a shrink during the divorce, she realized that she was getting depressed in patterns. And one of the patterns was, I think, like each October, she would go into a deep, deep, deep depression. And she realized somewhere along the line that October is the month when her mother died. And she had never come to any kind of closure with the death of the mother. And she actually did a very Hollywood kind of closure. When she realized this, she went to the cemetery in Tooele and laid flowers on the grave and cleaned all the graves and all of that stuff.
I have a son, you know. You do? Where is he? I don't know.
I just think it's lovely here.
the sister who most loved me. Helen is the one who died in 1962 of cancer. And that was when I was 2. And I don't have any image of Helen either, because it's beyond my memory, except the stories I've been told about I was Helen's favorite, and when she was dying, I would play with her on her bed. She would always ask me to come up on her bed with her. But I have an immense amount of sympathy for Helen. I mean, Helen is the kind of archetypal Greek name anyways. And I know part of Helen's story. Helen is Geneviève's mother, my cousin. So that's another Yanula. And like all the other girls, she got stuck in a fixed-up marriage. Sophie was the only one that didn't marry somebody by a fix-up. But Helen's was an ugly one because she'd been raped by this old friend of the family, and the family made her marry him. So, a really, really ugly life story, and I'm sure she probably died of ovarian cancer or something, so I'm sure all the metaphors fit right in with the brutality of it. So, that's why maybe I had the attraction of the big mama figure to Helen.
Segietti, lekinilus kolikoitasa, tan joka kätti naikun kuotit, vätsin kättis ja tohkin tervuodai. Amas mä ilmis jo kätti ja moras, ajeltu vai, te liftsin vastohkin, Vieväs jorra valofta kuului, munin sähte mahtsa röfto keetsin. Laihtas tjohki mu vaimui vaasi, tällä puere otti puolesta.